Oh shit, no, I haven't played with that. I haven't played Classic. Do we know if they're going to use that one
I'm the
for...
last one left at this scene with just PD Tow and this car. I'm gonna need some 77s here, please. Can we stop? I literally said we need some people here to take the car. We had 2 cars here, and one of them has already left, and you've all gone and just buggered off and left me alone. Anyone could come here and take this right now.
There are no tow truck with you, Candace?
Just the tow truck, but that's it. This is like a private car, and I'm gonna need at least one more person here.
Wait, why didn't we leave altogether?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm coming back with Iris to back you up.
370, same traffic.
Garbage scene.
The other car been taken to impound.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Great.
Alright, 45723.
Thank you.
Who's the scene need? I have no idea. That's why we put the stuff at the end, Ray. The report number.
Leave it 376, latest 911.
So that doesn't happen. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain, I'll be honest. I mean, hopefully, we might be getting a new evidence system, so... Oh, really, Ray? That's fucking sick, dude. $400. Has the GTR been marked for impound?
I believe Candace did it.
I did it.
Thank you, Candace. Yeah, the config tab right now is just the biggest headache ever. It takes so long to do anything. Hey, who knows? If that ever comes around, I might not be high command anymore. It should be good to go, but check it for me.
Yep, good to go.
Thank you, Mr. Spectre.
Awesome, thanks so much.
Bye-bye. GTR has been impounded. 400, I'll wait at the impound just in case.
Thank you. I'm just trying to get this car on the tow truck. It's proving a bit difficult.
Neither one. Am I good to break off?
I think A1 should be good to break off as long as we've got enough on the floor.
Okay. A1 RTB.
Investigation was rubbish. Yeah. I felt a bit, I don't know how I felt. When I was asking the questions about, can we go pick up shit for the bombings? It was kind of sad that we couldn't do anything. Like, it was kind of just shut down by everybody because it's not a mechanic. I don't know how I feel about it, but
Dark, are you on?
I also... Hi, fam.
This is Lima 3. That latest 911 has the demon girl from Maldini's again.
Oh, God. Just keep people clear of them, please. You take the order. Like, I wish we had more of that. Like, I don't know why things need mechanics, you know? Like, are the people who bombed the PD really gonna be upset that we took, like... I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just wish crime wasn't all mechanics, I think, is my main thing.
Finally got the car onto the tow truck. We're going to be 760 impound on now.
you
376 the impound
I
lot.
don't blame I don't like blame Brian, and I think Svensson was saying a similar thing, is like we don't have the capability to process evidence like that. Like, I don't blame them for it. I just wish it wasn't the way we did things. Like, I'd understand not doing that stuff for like a house robbery and then swiping for fingerprints that aren't there. You know what I mean? That's different. I only wanted to do that because it's the biggest crime we've ever had. Though also, I think Brian's on holiday. I think Brian's on LOA. So I don't actually know the current status of the Bass thing. What is this report? Sweets, why is this a command report?
Alright, 300, when you guys get a chance, just make sure to put your statements and the rest of the evidence that you have.
Um,
370 23 the impound lot.
classic Sweets.
Impound lot's code 4.
Sweet's been in great lately. I'm gonna have to think about him as LT soon. He's already been treated like it. I'll be honest. He was even present at the thing the other day.
Oh, hey, Dark.
Hey.
I was off duty earlier, hanging out, and I had Matt Road in my mouth.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Have you ever had Matt Rhodes in your mouth?
I've had him in my mouth occasionally, yeah.
Oh, you want to have Matt Rhodes in your mouth again?
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you, in case another, just,
Go ahead.
you light it for me, yeah.
Huh?
He lights it for me, yeah.
No,
I don't have a
you
lighter.
shouldn't be.
The vehicle
You shouldn't be
has
smoking.
been
You're gonna be
using
driving
the
there,
recent
Ash Chief.
Could you just light it for me, please?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Ow!
Don't you
God.
ever put my husband in your mouth again. You understand me?
Excuse me?
Candace, look at this.
But I
Look
like
what he
it.
just handed me. Have you seen this,
I had
Candace?
Matt Rhodes in my mouth earlier.
Look at that.
Oh my
Ow.
goodness.
Angel Cash. Where'd you get that from?
I actually don't remember their name.
Oh, for
But
fuck's
there
sake.
was a bunch of gangers at the Jewel Dragon. They said
A
they
bunch
had
of
Matt Rhodes in their
gangers?
mouth, and I said, "Oh, I wanted to see."
Does he taste
Oh,
good?
you wanted to...
Oh, it tastes
Oh,
magnificent.
no. What?
What? I just had a quick question for you about that previous scene. So you said you weren't gonna take the 95. What was the reason?
Because it wasn't my scene, and I didn't want to, and I'd rather put my work somewhere else.
Dog. I mean,
Candace, who?
I mean,
let me
you're
let's ask the question, Candace. Who was scene lead?
well, this is the thing. I'm trying to find some stuff out. I may be issuing some strikes. I'll be honest. To at least one person.
It was
I'm not sure.
garbage.
It was absolutely awful, and I have to come in at the end and then deal with it once the chase had gone. I feel like this is a bit of a problem. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
This is one of those things. Part of my reasoning for not wanting to do anything is because it feels like, even as sergeants, or if I was a sergeant in the same position, it feels like whenever I'm on patrol, I have to step in all the time, and I'm pretty sick and tired of it. I don't want to this is a rhetorical question, but how am I having to do all this work when I'm on duty, when I just want to monitor stuff? Like, as a sergeant, you should be wanting to make sure things are running smoothly without having to step in. And
Yeah,
I don't feel like I can do that. So, I mean, me saying that on the radio, sure, half of it is me not wanting to do garbage paperwork, but the other half is someone actually going to step up and do it? And then and then it was you, out of everybody on the scene. You weren't even on the original call.
No, I wasn't. I joined late.
Yeah, neither was
I agree with you. Sergeants should manage, not micromanage. You know.
Yeah.
And that was a complete micromanage, which was just ridiculous.
I'll be honest, I would give me strike points if I was a normal person. But I've got more, I'll be honest, Candace, I got more important things to deal with than that kind of stuff. And I think there's a greater issue here that we need to sort out. So I might join you in your investigation into this garbage call.
Okay, amazing. So actually, you're probably the perfect person to speak to. Is McQuillan your department?
No, he left my department.
Oh, wait, did he join mine?
Yeah, he's in yours now.
Oh. Damn it, yeah, he is. Okay. I completely forgot. In my opinion, I would like to issue him strikes. I'm gonna talk to him first, but I guess I'll get your opinion first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I couldn't get him to meet us at the captain's office.
That's a good idea.
$30.
All right, I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
See you in a minute. Bye.
Richard, I need $30 out of the LSPD fund.
Why?
To replace Iris's window.
You can pay for that yourself.
I don't pay for repairs, sir. I learned from the best.
I'll dock it for your paycheck, don't worry.
Wait, $30, please.
Oh, yeah,
Not gonna
Rich will
walk
take
away.
care of it. He said he puts it on Monday.
I taught him too well. Oh my god, that's so much better. It looked better, but at least listen. I communicated that I wasn't gonna do that stuff. Already.
Hi there, Doc. What can I do for you?
I have asked you about this several times. Well, what am I gonna say? What do you think I'm gonna complain about?
I don't know.
You don't know. You
You want me
serious?
to call out those tutti on alpha?
Nope. Well, I mean, I might do. I don't know if I do or not. But earlier
It's
there
about
was
the 911.
nope. Yeah, you 3-on-1 that there was 77s needed on channel 2. Now I have a question. Did you ask
Yes.
for 77s on channel 3? Did you go to channel 3 and ask for 77s? No. I thought not.
The SF plus.
I can't remember what it was. Alrighty, you got a voice and you got to use it. As if I wanted dispatch to use 3-on-1 all the time, I'd hire ChatGPT. All right. So what I'm saying is, you are much more useful when you use the radio. The channel 3 was quiet. You could have just come on and just said, "Hey, we need some 77s on channel 2," and then you'll even know who's coming, and you can mark them up straight away. So what I'm saying is, we gotta tighten it up, okay?
Okay, I didn't know that channel 3 was quiet.
Yeah, I know. That's where you come and check. You come and check. And you
Yeah, I was
say,
wondering since they moved. At first, I was under the impression it already collapsed, so I was like, okay, you guys are busy processing, so.
I honestly don't make assumptions. Assumptions make an ass out of you and me. And
enough.
people aren't telling you that this channel's collapsed. And honestly, that's it's on you for not asking them about it. You need to get clarification on everything. You need to know where everybody is, and if the 77's on channel 2, you should know to. Well, you knew there was a channel 3 was open, so next time just go over, say the 77's needed on channel 2. Obviously, don't try not to break pursuit comms, though it's
Yeah, of
it's
course.
not it's not difficult. Just even if there is a pursuit going on, just say, hey, really quick, the 77's needed on channel 2, and then just ask if they can break anybody, or even you don't even ask. Just say, "Hey, the 77's needed on channel 2. If you can spare anybody," and then you say, "Swap them back channel 2." That's it. That's fine. Right?
Okay,
All right.
I will do
Thank
that,
you.
sir. Thank you for the heads up.
There's gonna be more heads up where that's coming from. I'm doing dispatch work again. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. I think. I'm still not feeling 100%, so I'm gonna black cup of tea. I'm gonna hate it, but I'll drink it. Right back on.
Oh, is he in here?
Yeah.
Oh, he must be in his head. Dog. Stop making your coffee, dog.
Are we just gonna line up here to speak to Doc?
Yeah, I kind of need to drag him into the captain's office to have a conversation.
Oh, okay. I need to speak to him about a demon woman.
Oh, could that wait till after
Yeah.
this meeting? I've dragged him. You know what,
Yeah,
dog?
I guess so.
You're
I don't
done
know.
making coffee.
Oh, you're just gonna yoink him away? What?
Yep,
Oh,
that's right.
but it's coffee.
Oh, he can come get his coffee later.
Oh.
All right, dog. Maybe kind of quiet, but I'm leaving. I dragged him away from his coffee. Oh no! Now his phone's ringing. We'll let his phone continue, and then I think we can just get started. Okay. I will just start with a couple of questions then. If you're ready, Mukwilla, unless you're finish something up. So, first question: were you the lead on that last call?
I suppose it was, yeah.
Yes.
The 80% of it, pretty much.
Okay. Then afterwards, why did you not take a 95?
When I was overviewing the scene. I was keeping
What the
an eye
fuck's
on it,
going on?
listening to it.
Okay.
But that's yeah.
What's happened to me?
Sorry, I dragged you away from your coffee. It's
Coffee? I don't drink coffee.
Was it tea?
I can't just pick me up, toss me to the ground.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay.
All good?
What's happening? Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So I asked first. I was just asking a couple questions. I said, was McQuillan lead on the scene? And he said he supposed he was for about 80% of it. And then I asked him why he didn't take a 95, and he said he was overviewing and listening on the radio. And my next question was going to be, you're the one that documented the S14 boss, yeah?
Yeah, I was putting that evidence in just now.
Okay, perfect. And I assume you just forgot to request it.
Yeah, it just slipped my mind.
Alrighty. And why did you leave it there alone and not finish the job?
What do you mean not finish the job? I heard over the
Well-
radio that PD tow was on the way.
So you were just going to leave it for PD tow to grab?
No, there was when I went to check something, there was 6 units, and then you called out that every other unit had left as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but am I wrong in thinking, I asked you to, I had to ask you first. Okay, you say that you were lead for like 80% of it. And then I had to ask you to document the car, but then you also just left it and didn't make sure that it got to impound. I
Because
feel
there's
like,
other
if you were
units
like
on the
leading it.
scene, you called out that everyone else had left you, and I came back.
Okay, but why did you leave in the first place? If there was nothing else you were doing,
There was sufficient units.
there was
And I
sufficient units.
was still listening to the radio. If there wasn't sufficient units and it was called out, I would have come back, which I did come back. But I understand that leaving and not saying anything is the issue, so I understand that.
Yeah, definitely one of the issues. And I mean, you also said you didn't take a 95 because you wanted to keep an eye on everything. Then you
Yeah,
weren't
and
there to
then
keep
I
an eye
had-
on everything at the end.
Yeah, because 2 or 3 other people started taking lead over the scene, answering questions that I wanted to answer. So yeah, I got a little bit frustrated.
You got a bit frustrated. Well, the reason that other people had to take over, myself included, was because no one was talking. No one was leading anything.
No, there was questions being asked, and then I was talked over by 2 or 3 different people. I'm not including you. You were doing. I'm not pointing a finger at you, but there was other people.
Mm-hmm.
When question was answered question was asked,
Mm-hmm.
essentially to me, other people answered it. So I got frustrated with it.
More questions.
Specifically about Stephen Joyce, where he was, locations of cars on the scene itself, where I had placed people. I was going to answer. Tails decided to answer instead from Mirror 1. Along with Lovesick. I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying that's where my frustration comes from. If I'm in the wrong, I'll accept it.
I mean, people answering questions doesn't mean that they're leading the scene. And I don't think anybody assumed that.
No. Agree.
Like Lovesick answered about Stephen Joyce. I don't think Lovesick was now the scene lead. I think the mistake here is that being the one to answer questions that people have, it doesn't make you the scene lead. What makes you the scene lead is making sure that the scene has been ran well, and it wasn't being ran well, which is why we're in this office. I mean, from the moment, I'll be honest, from the moment you said that, I'm assuming here is Flippy could leave, everything from that point onwards went downhill. It was chaotic. Listen, this is a fucking chaotic scene.
Is that one of the issues that I said that they could leave?
No, I think this is a more of a general issue, really, because I think it was once anybody gets told that they can leave a scene that they shouldn't be on when they're involved, they're just gonna keep coming back. And I don't think that's a you problem. I think that's a thing we've been doing for a long time, but that's not important right now. What I'm saying is, from that point that he left, that's kind of when it went downhill, because then after that, everybody started coming back. And that's when it got messy. but those are the times where we need a scene lead.
I mean, okay, but yeah, that's not. I guess that's not the point of this, so I won't go into it.
No, I mean, if that's part of like your kind of defense, I guess, go for it. Like,
Well, I
it's
don't.
good we sort out
I'm
things
not.
here, you know?
I'm not defending myself. I know I'm respecting what you guys said, and I am acknowledging that yes, I did fuck up on certain parts, and it's on me. So I'm not going to use the fact that it was Hydra as a defense, or the fact that we didn't have the units to deal with that as a defense. So I'll just accept what's coming.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, it's just you understand, right? That like as scene lead, you are expected to be there to the end, see it through. I mean, everyone was in the wrong for dipping, right? There was a lot of people that left. Some people were taking another car. Some people were going to MRPD or whatever. But it lands more on you that you're more in the wrong here because you were also the lead, but didn't see it through to the end. You understand that, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Doc, do you have anything more to say?
I guess I want to get clarification. So you respond to an S plus. You're the scene lead. You're running the pursuit. So you I wasn't on the chase. So were you scene lead during the pursuit?
Yes.
Okay. So then then that's when the S14 gets disabled and you get Stephen Joyce in custody at the Fleeca parking lot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they had done a repair at the Crusade Medical before that, to which I was on the fence already about just calling off the call completely. We kept going with it because they left, got the car repaired. They then did whatever they did in the hills, got it pretty much almost disabled then, and then they tried to use that ramp to jump onto the roof of the other building to then repair it, which is what Hydra normally do. They didn't. They got out, but I disabled the S14 on that roof, and he got knocked down by someone who was trying to pick him up, and that's where
was it the S plus or was it like an interference call?
The one Stephen Joyce is in was an interference car.
Okay. So in your mind, because we've obviously given our piece and our perspective, but in your mind, when did things go downhill on that scene? If at all.
To be honest, it's just when I guess I didn't command people, or not command, but you know what I mean, like dictate where people should go and dealing with cars and stuff like that. I think the shit show on the roof with Hydra, that happens regardless of how many units we have or what I say before that.
Yep.
Because that's what Hydra do. That's what they already did. Like 5 minutes before
about
when
that
the
thing
car
I
was almost
said.
disabled at Mirror Park. That is just Hydra. There is no getting away with that. There is no being coordinated, or it's impossible to communicate what the fuck is happening when there's 4 or 5 people running around on foot trying to uncuff somebody. All you can do is give a general command to either beat them down or not beat them down. That's it. And then keeping an eye on the main target, who is the guy in cuffs, and just calling out where he was running to, or like what car he was running to, and if he had gotten in it, which thankfully he didn't. At that point, my frustration, I guess, probably unjustified at this point.
No, it wasn't the question I asked.
Got to me, and I stopped leading it. And I'll be honest, I'll take whatever comes from that. I've been stressed the past week or so. I just got out of ICU yesterday, but that doesn't excuse not leading it to the end. So
Yeah. What's been stressing you?
I've been actively being hunted for like a month.
Shit. I see. I'm sorry.
But
to hear
like,
that.
it's no excuse. Like, I still do my job day to day. It was just for that moment, it got to me, and I just stopped leading when I shouldn't have stopped leading.
Yeah. Okay. Doc, you got anything else?
No, I think to me the most important thing that comes out of talks like this is is kind of the self-reflection. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
As
I
much as
agree.
to me, strike points and stuff like that are more for what's the word? Like it's keeping track of things. It's keeping track of how you're doing and if you've messed up. But that's not the important part of the outcome. Because I know that you're you're HSPU for a reason, and this is your bread and butter. And so obviously you being aware of things not being perfect with the way things have gone today is much more important in the grand scheme of things than us kind of mansplaining. Sorry, Candace. Mansplaining what we think went wrong. What's more important is what is not only
What
that
you
you
do
agree.
from now on, you know?
Yes, exactly. Because I listen, I think you've got it in you to be able to do this kind of stuff and lead scenes and things like that. I think this is just I'm going to put this down to an off day. I'm not going to hold it against you. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think this is the first time in months it's ever happened, so I'm normally
Yeah.
good for it. It's just this is the one day, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
apologize.
I'm under the same thing as Dark here. It's like we know. I mean, I know as well that you are good at what you do. You're great in your chases. You can lead it, and you do know what you're doing and everything. And yeah, I was trying to call these talks productive. Because I would like to just see you improve even more as you continue. So for now, I decided we're going to give you. It's just going to be 5 strike points. As Dark said, it's a bit more of a keeping track of it and all that kind of stuff. I was initially thinking more, but considering how you have like admitted you've admitted fault and you're accepting your responsibility and all that kind of stuff. I don't want a super harsh punishment because I wanted this to be a learning opportunity. So yeah, thank you very much for being open to the chat. And yeah, but just to let you know, you will be getting 5 strike points.
Yeah. All right.
Next
Awesome.
time.
All right. No worries.
Thank you very much. Alrighty, let me do this. It's a state ID, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I have a bad memory.
All right, let me call Iris back.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna do these.
Oh, I missed a 911 call. Oh fuck.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, someone
Hi,
else
Iris.
I know you're in a meeting. Demon lady, what do you do with her?
Oh god. Arrest her if she's doing bad things.
Okay, well, what if an officer shot them and now they're just driving away? Is that also okay?
Who's doing that?
I mean, Tori just like just like she attacked him, and now she's being treated by the EMS.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
308 400.
Send it.
If you're gonna discharge your firearm at a civilian, you better deal with it.
Yeah, of course, sir. Of course.
Okay, I think we're okay.
Awesome. Wait, I just saw you striked Maddie. What did she do?
She was stupid. We were doing a chase earlier, and we went around a corner onto Clinton from South Elgin, and then she spiked everybody but the car without calling it on radio. So we didn't know it was coming or nothing. So yeah, that was thankfully it didn't affect the pursuit, and we still got them in custody. But she knew she fucked. I told her she was gonna do it herself. She was gonna strike herself, but she couldn't. So I did it for her.
Oh shit! Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, we've all had our bad spike days.
Yeah, she banned herself from spikes from now on. So yeah.
I'll be sure to remind her of that. Well, anyway, yeah, thank you for being here. I think that went pretty well.
No, I think so too. I don't think he's happy about it, but he's complacent.
Oh, I don't think he will be, but he understands. So, hey,
yeah, as long as it doesn't happen, Well,
yeah,
hey,
I mean, we can keep an eye out. But...
Actually, I want to talk to you. Come in here.
Okay.
How do you think Shift 1 is lately? How is it overall?
It's
not necessarily when I ask this question, give me as much as you can. It doesn't have to be just about what we're doing. It doesn't have to be necessarily about us. It can be the criminals, the civilians, anything overall.
Overall, it's okay. It's running, you know, like it's running okay. I think for the most part, it's going pretty well. There's pretty good groups of cops that kind of go to different scenes and all that kind of stuff. I do think what we spoke about earlier is a bit of a problem that some people don't some people just sit with their hands in their dicks. I'm gonna just put it that way. Like especially after like all the excitement's ended, right? And all of that kind of stuff. A lot of people just sit there and don't really answer on the radio when you're asking them questions. I also find I don't know if this is a result of stubble as well. I think that without stubble here, I find that everyone struggles to make the hard calls. You know, like beating them down when everyone came there. I ran in there and I just started whacking, you know, like because they shouldn't be going and taking suspects. Like it's things like that. I find that people are a bit more scared to do that. And I don't know if that's just because they just let Stubble do it, or Stubble's the only one that has the confidence to do it. But I think that's one of the main things I noticed. And just a little bit less proactiveness from quite a few people. But it also depends on the day, the motivation, what's been happening, and all that kind of thing.
Okay. In terms of calls that we're responding to, is it the same thing every day? Is it a nice variety? Are we getting shot every day?
When I've been on duty, it's been a variety. I mean, there's always the S+, the S++. Either a bit before I get on duty or when I'm on duty, there'll be a 37 Alpha. There'll be a bit of a variety of banks. I don't think there's any like abnormal shootouts. It's more like, I mean, obviously we're used to it being on like a 37 Alpha. Yeah, more expected shootouts. I haven't really seen unexpected ones.
Yeah. The reason I'm asking is because I think we need to change things up a little bit. I think we need to shake stuff up. I think part of the reason we're getting such absentee primaries and absentee people on scenes and mistakes happening is I think there's a lot of burnout right now because it's the same calls every day. And then on top of that, those same calls we're getting shot at. So it's not just, oh, I have to respond to this S+. It's, oh, I have to respond to this 37 and I know I'm going to get shot. So essentially, over the next couple weeks or so, I think we should have a meeting at some point. It should be probably me, you, Viv, Stubble, Snow. Any other Shift 1 command that I'm missing?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so. And we should have a meeting about, because I do want to make some they're not changes. I just want to change priorities, I think. Like how today when we had 11 units on duty when the S+ started. And even though me and you and Lucas and Casanova and I can't remember who else was on that A+, and we were dealing with that. Tig, Fury, and then Iris responding to an S+ on their own, and they were on that for 20-30 minutes. That, like, to me, when we have like 10 or 11 units on duty, these priority calls should not be priority anymore. Because it's just going to lead to us going to this call, and then if we're too good at our job, we're going to get shot. And then at that point, when there's only 11 hours on duty, or 10 if there's a dispatch, then the likelihood of us actually coming out of that alive is very unlikely, and that's just demotivating, and it's not enjoyable, and people could die. So I think just I'll kind of have this conversation with everybody, save it having it one-on-one with everybody if we can get in a room, but there's only 5 of us, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
It's just about giving cops on duty room to not do the things they normally have to do, I think is a thing. I want to remove us from this water wheel of death that we're on every day, this Ferris wheel that we just sit on and go around and go to the S Plus and go to 37. My ideas coming from obviously changing the priority, encouraging dispatch to get us to some more 911 calls and get us to some more calls where like calls that we're not just going to get shot at, calls where we have to go and chat to people to find out what happened. Less, I'm going to say it, less pings. I'm going to say it. And this isn't me. I don't want to stop anybody doing those kind of things. I just want to make sure that people aren't forced to do it every day. Because I think I've noticed, like, you know, a few hours ago when shift one's supposed to start, there's like 5 or 6 units on duty someday, and that's just not that's not normal. So I think something needs to be done, and I want to take the initiative. And you know, we can't control what the criminals are doing, but we can control what we do.
We can. The only thing I worry about with that is with not too many of us on duty. It feels like people can't really choose what they go to, what they want to go to, because pretty much when you respond to a call, it's like the whole force is on it because there's only like 5 of us or 10 of us. Or whatever.
Yeah, that's the issue, really, isn't it? Yeah. Which is why, like, if there is low units, removing priority calls should be an option, I think. And it's something I'll run by. I think we'll have a chat about. But like, let's say a vault pops off and there's 10 units on duty. Like, do we go to that, or do we spend our time, instead of that one call that's happening, do we go and deal with like several smaller calls? You know, I guess I think
it's a difficult one because it depends on the day as well. Like, I found myself, I've been breaking people off of like the S Plus, for example, or the 37 Alpha to go to a vault, you know, get that hostage safe, and all that kind of stuff. It's
preservation of life,
people need
really.
to be able, but people need to be able to decide it too. So that's also another problem. As I said, I feel like if Stubble not around, people can't make the hard calls, and I feel like it's a similar thing as if you, I, or Stubble or anything like that who will make the calls aren't around, then people will try and spread themselves thin and go to too many calls. Maybe because they feel like they have to, or maybe because they don't want to go to a certain one. But something does need to be done about that for sure.
No, I agree. I think that's the main thing. I just want to bring back a bit of choice for people. Just not having to do the same thing every day. Being able to come on duty and say, okay, today I want to do something a bit different. And, you know, it doesn't mean they're not going to respond to like an S Plus if it's needed, but it's not having to come on duty and do the same. Like me, most of the time, I leave the office, I end up in a shootout, I'll be honest. And that's not something that even I want to, like, I don't want to go on patrol much anymore because of that kind of stuff. So if I'm experiencing it, God knows what it's like for a normal officer or deputy these days who are out there, you know, every minute of the day unless they're processing. So
I do find the less time you're out on patrol, though, the more shootouts you respond to, because those are the ones that are
that's true,
the highest priority.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the problem with what you're saying, though, that could be is that everyone thinks that their call is the most important.
That's accurate, and I think that's what happens a lot of the time with shootouts or kind of 78 calls, is when people go and do things, but they're on, even if they're on their own or they're with somebody else, they're not careful about it, and it's a level of, I don't know what the word is. They're a little bit inconsiderate when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, we've had that complaint a lot, where it's someone's on something and then they escalate themselves, end up getting shot, and then everybody has to respond to a shootout.
Exactly. And then they're like screaming for 77s, like a BNS Plus, multiple inference. They're screaming for 77s on the radio, and then you don't respond, but then you get called out, and it just ends in a big mess of demotivation for everyone.
Exactly. Which is, it's honestly nailed on the head, the kind of thing I really want to stop happening. So I think, let's have this talk when Snow and Stubble and Viv are around. Let's kind of get on the same page about it, and then we can pass it down to seniors. And I just
Yeah.
want to make a bit of a change, I think, and see. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at least we can try.
Yeah, but might as well try it, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm always all for just giving things a go. So.
Okay. All right. I appreciate your ear.
Awesome. Of course. Thank you.
What's that noise?
I don't know. Oh God. Someone breaking into the PD.
Hello.
Maybe there's.
What the?
What's that noise?
What is that noise?
We're trying to figure that out. I don't know. Or...
Hmm.
Abdul, do you have any weapons?
Maybe it's outside. Let me see.
Hello. Basically, chat, the OLC part of that conversation is I want PD roleplay to improve, essentially. That's my goal. I want PD to feel like they're coming on and role-playing on a roleplay server without just playing cops and robbers. That's it. I don't know. Silas, oh no.
I'll take report for your stun gun.
Sorry.
I was at Alta.
I'm normally getting off duty around this time. Weird. Oh, I've got to go to meetings. Ugh. Shift meetings. Gross. Well, we plan on ending this? What time? Oh, you mean like what time I'll finish stream? Probably like an hour after tsunami. Depending on what happens. See you later, mate. $400 tonight. Oh wait, chat, can I have a phone emoji again, please?
Papa 6176 SMS 247.
Requesting a phone emoji. Can you do the not a telephone? You know what? Yeah, I'll do that one. I'll do telephone. Call 911 if you have an emergency. I need to add this to my stream deck. Text.
404, I got that 99 slam van if I got any additionals.
I don't want to sponsor what
20 Casanova.
Boulevard Del Perro, Morningwood Boulevard. I believe it's gonna be oh, what's the old guy? Holden and Eugene.
All right, 370-76.
The slam van. Holden's in the Eugene's Porsche.
Maddox?
We're northbound. Yeah, the old guy.
Good.
In the suit. We're North Morningwood Boulevard. Holy shit, the slam van's a little bit quick.
Slam van's an A+ in its right.
Do it.
Looping around east-west Eclipse. I may have already lost it. Nope, he spun out. I spun out. We're good by the golf course here. East-west eclipse.
For an additional.
Currently it's just me. I think there's 1 or 2 coming.
370
I do got one
behind you.
interference following.
3776.
Oh shit! Eugene just did a sick kickflip. East-west eclipse. We're approaching the comedy Laugh House.
Radio check. That's the one I meant, but thank you guys.
Ass. Ass and roosters.
370 secondary. Continuing eastbound Eclipse Boulevard, passing Roost Reef.
This is
Bullseye
screaming.
eastbound, Vinyl Boulevard, passing the vault. Approach Casino, continuing eastbound Vinyl Boulevard, left, northbound. Vinyl Boulevard, or Vinyl Park Drive, 22.
Dispatch, units on this channel, move it channel 3, please.
Continuing northbound, merging northbound LS. Continuing northbound Ellis Freeway, passing the water treatment plant.
Channel 3 for this pursuit, cheers.
Copy, copy, thank you.
Would you look at that? How easy. Well, let's clear my GPS. Do 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 do. Wonder what Pred's been up to. I don't want to dispatch properly because we have a dispatch on duty. Please, somebody call me. Please, I'm signed on. Please. Please. Honestly, as much as like patrol roleplay can both, I think needs to have a focus on both kind of roleplay with PD, like meetings and shit, or riding with somebody, then also just going to hotspots and kind of hanging out. So I'm gonna do that. Like, where's the hotspot? Outer Street Apartments? Should we sit there? You know, fuck it. People come in there all the time. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll just park outside. Let's be fine. Our tires might get stolen, but that's okay. And now we sit and we wait for the roleplay, guys. Look at this. Clean bar 5. Nope. 4. So much danger. We'll be fine. What is this? What the hell? So far away. Go down. Why have the Diamond Dogs sprayed out the street apartments? Is roleplay happening yet? Not yet. We'll get there. Don't worry. Why did Diamond Dogs do anything? Good question. What the hell? Are you okay?
That was kind of clean, don't lie. No,
that was not clean. That was the dirtiest thing I've ever seen.
That was
and you blind as fuck, dog. Oh yeah, shit, you got an eye patch on you. You got an eye patch on.
That's not very nice, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not nice, bro. Stop disrespecting the man. You have to.
Thank you. What's
I'm
your
saying,
name?
right? He's saying that shit was dirty, right?
Yes,
and I was
sir.
saying it's clean.
Thank you. What the hell is it? You guys know about that helicopter behind you?
Yeah, that's my boys.
Yeah. That's
Planning
we was
a
in
terrorist
there.
attack right now.
Yeah, that one over there. What was in that one shit? We had to jump out.
You might want to call that a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
You know.
Terrorist?
Yeah, terrorist.
Yeah, they
attack.
got a whole lot of bombs on that shit, dog.
Are you kidding
They have
me?
300
Nah,
no,
I
I'm
swear
being
to God.
serious.
On my
300
moms.
bombs.
300 pounds worth of bombs.
Yeah, pounds,
300
dog.
pounds?
Wait, not
Yeah.
not currency.
Oh, I was gonna say that's not very expensive, huh?
Wait. Well,
Okay. Well, why would you
I mean,
tell
it
me
can
that?
be.
They're thinking about driving. They're thinking about doing an
Because I'm a
attack on
law-abiding
suburbs.
citizen. That's why I told you that, officer. I'm a
They think
law-abiding citizen.
But that's your boys. Why you snitching
That's
for?
not my boys. That's not my boys.
You said it was your boys.
I never once said that was my boy.
Oh, okay.
LAC
My apologies.
on top. That's my gang. LAC. Law-abiding citizens.
Hey, I like that.
Exactly.
You seen that movie?
No, I haven't, but I
Law
got
Abiding
one.
is a very good movie.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
it
I'm
is?
too young for that shit.
You're young.
Yeah.
Nothing going on right now, just other than Channel 3. There's a 99.
Thank you.
Officer, you're not
What's a-
taking
what's
this
a
bomb
99?
thing too seriously, are you? You know, you think
Oh,
we're
I've
joking,
already.
but
You should hear it in a second, but you'll hear it get shot down out the sky.
Why you gonna do that when it's got bombs on it? Shit, man. You
Exactly.
gonna fuck us all up.
We'd rather it blow up in
Titanic.
the air, you know. We got jets, man. We got missiles for that shit.
Hey, listen, they urine bombs.
The urine bombs.
Yeah, you know that radioactive material, urine.
Uranium.
Shit, yeah, I think that's the one, dog.
Oh, that's okay. That's even better. I'll be honest. As long as it blows up over the south side.
Oh shit.
Dispatch
Come on,
988,
dog.
1038 with
ask this guy how to ask him to spell red real quick. You know, just-
Spell red for me, sir.
LSTER.
How did you get there?
I'm just too damn smart, dog.
What's your name?
B.
B?
Beat. B-E-E-T.
Can you spell beat?
B-E-E-T. I could spell that shit. That's my name.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, well, what you guys up to? Crashing like that?
We just, you know, we didn't crash. That shit is parked smooth as
Oh,
hell right
that's
there,
parked. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, look, dog. Look at that shit, man. Parked smooth. Oh shit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shit, man.
That's not smooth, man.
Hey, look, come down here, right, and look at the back tire. Look at how close that is, dog.
That is pretty close. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's too close, man. That's you can't tell me that's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Officers, do
Hey,
I look
what
like a
up, what
thug?
up, homies?
You look like a what?
Do I look like a thug?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. Okay.
Do I look like
No,
a fuck?
I want to know, like, do I look like a thug type shit?
Well, what is a thug?
I'm just asking. I don't know what a thug is. I'm just asking.
No.
okay.
In my estimation, I would say you don't look like a thug.
Thank you so much for that.
You look like a road man.
You look like a tourist who's going to France to take a picture of the Eiffel Tower.
Shit,
Or
let
a
me
cab
lose-
driver.
Let me lose a hat. What about now, dog? I look OG.
No,
Maybe.
No, you look like you're going on a Hawaiian vacation is what it looks like to me.
You know who this is? This is Beat, second in command for the gang, LAC.
Yeah, second, dog.
LLC?
LAC.
What is that?
What's the LAC?
Law-abiding citizens.
Law-abiding citizens.
All right, that's a gang I can get behind.
Yeah.
Exactly, you know?
See, we a gang.
criminals.
We a gang for the law-abiding citizens of the city. You know what I'm saying? We protect and serve.
Isn't that cops? What the hell?
Isn't that us? I thought that was us.
Sounds like a cop.
You guys want to be
You're saying
cops?
there.
Yeah, but I ain't
You guys
gonna
are
lie,
stealing
dog.
mottos?
Nah, listen, dog. We do the job better than you.
Really?
I ain't gonna cap
How
on
many
that shit,
arrests
dog.
you
We
got,
do
man?
that.
Define
How many
better.
arrests?
I got
Listen,
over
listen,
100 public civilian under citizen arrests.
So you've got 100 unlawful imprisonments.
Plus, yeah, 100.
That's impressive, man.
So, what's the
Yeah, I
Miranda
got
rights?
about-
Can
I
you
got about
recite the
7.
Miranda rights to me?
You have the right to
Yeah,
remain silent. If anything you do or say will be used against you in the court of law, if you cannot afford attorney, will be provided to you by the state of I forgot that part. Which is, you get the point, you know. A lot of
But you
people
gotta
don't
say
know
them
that.
all,
right.
you gotta say
Hey,
them all
right.
right, otherwise they'll
Right.
weasel
Okay.
out.
Okay. You ready? You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
You have the right